Welcome to lesson 14, problem number 1. And today we are graphing inequalities in a coordinate or on a coordinate plane. So we know that these inequalities are going to have to be shaded because we have to indicate all the points that make this inequality true. Now notice that we are very fortunate and that it's in the form already, y equals mx plus b. So we can do a quick graph because we know that 6 is the y-intercept. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plot a point, and then our slope is negative 3/4. So with the slope of negative 3/4, we can simply go either down 3, I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, or I could go up 3 and left 4. Either way, this is my inequality. Now I'm going to make it a solid line. And the reason it's a solid line is because this is greater than or equal to, meaning that even the points on the line are solutions to this inequality. So now we just have to decide whether we're going to shade above the line or below the line. So to do that, there's two ways that we could think about it. One is, if we look at the inequality, the y values have to be greater than or equal to the points on the line, which means the y values are greater when we're up here. So all this portion here, all those values are solutions to this inequality. The other way we could think about it is we could test a point. And a nice, easy point to test is 0, 0. So if you had put 0, 0 in for x, 0 in for x, 0 in for y, you would have 0 is greater than or equal to 6, which is definitely not true, which is good because we didn't shade it, and it shouldn't be shaded. So only the points up here get shaded. Okay, the next one we can do a little bit faster for the graphing, but we do have a little bit more work at the beginning to get this into y equals mx plus b form. By the way, we could also graph this one by using intercepts. I'm choosing to graph it by rewriting it in y equals mx plus b form. So I have negative 3 is less than or equal. I'm going to move that 2x to the right by subtracting it from both sides. So negative 2x plus 12. Now we divide everything through by negative 3, remembering that when it's an inequality and we divide by a negative, the sign is going to flip. So we have y is greater than or equal to 2/3 x minus 4. Okay, now I simply have to go to negative 4 on my y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. The slope is now positive, so I'm going up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, and I'm going to get this line. And once again, it's or equal to, so once again, I can make it a solid line. You're going to see later that sometimes we are going to have to dot the line. But these are both solid because of the or equal to. And in this problem, honestly, we could either look right here, because this is what we graphed, and y is greater than that. So it would be all of these points that work, anything above the line. We could have also checked the point 0, 0 in the original, and we would have gotten, if we put 0, 0 into the original, we would have gotten 0 is less than or equal to 12, which is definitely true. So 0, 0 definitely has to shade. So all those points that are shaded make this inequality true. Great job.